Hello guys and welcome to the Gaming Beans. I'm RPX6 and today we're doing a video on dimensions on the Rift Storm Legion beta yet again. So what is a dimension? A dimension is pretty much a player owned house, but instead of it being a house, it's a zone. I had actual cut out of a zone taken from anywhere in Talara. So for example, the house in stone field that has a waterfall behind it where you can get the achievement if you jump down from there. There you go, there's an example. It's just a house. Another example, I guess you could say, a guild dimension one is a castle from Stillmore, which we get to when we're there. So, where do I start dimensions? How do I set one up? How do I get my own? And all that kind of crap. So, in Meridian, I don't know whereabouts it is with Guardians, somewhere, I guess. Ooh, teleport. That's new. I guess it's somewhere around in Sanctum, somewhere in there, but I don't know. So in Meridian, it's here on the plaza, right next to the auction house, bank, etc. There should be a dimension engineer. I believe, because they moved it since beta 1 when I did it, there should be a quest here. It will tell you to go into a 3-dimension, tell you to put down an urn, activate it, pick it up, all that kind of crap. So it's kind of like a mini tutorial of how you do this. So what items can I buy? Well, if you right click on this guy, the engineer person here, you can get the basic items. You can control click like you do and view your armor, but you can also do it to view different items that they sell, so you don't have to be screwed down and be like, oh, what the fuck does that look like? Aha, there we go, I can see what it looks like before we even do it. At the bottom of this guy there actually is another keys. What are keys? Keys are actually how you get into dimensions or what dimension you have. You can also get recipes that you can craft with them, blah 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 blah. So, how do we get in the dimension? How do you get in the guild dimension, etc.? Well, for me, it's a closed bracket square tab. Closed square bracket, which is here. Closed square bracket. So open that. You have your own one. So you've got my own ones. You can set the permissions for what people can and can't do. You got your alts. You got your friends on your friends list. You got your guild, which I'll show you that one soon. You've got your guild mates and whatever, and you've got public all time and public weekly. So I guess if you do your house weekly and you get more thumbs up, do people like it, you can have like a weekly competition with people, see who likes it and all that kind of crap. What else for the guild? So if you're in your guild thing, dimensions, you can also set the permissions for people, blah blah blah. Also different level a guild, so we're only level 1 because it's on the beta. You get different ones. So that definitely means an extra 5 levels in the guild because there's a level 25 dimension there. I believe, as what I've heard from, you can actually get you can get raid dimensions by killing the bosses. So once your guild has killed that boss, you'll be able to get that key and use it as a guild dimension. So we are here. So where else other stuff can you buy dimension items? Well, you can buy other dimension items around the whole continent in different zones. In different zones, it'd be like one dimension engineer or seller that sells different stuff. I believe you might be able to get them from quests and obviously dungeons, but the other best place to do it is in Tempest Bay. So I'll see you when I'm there. Hello guys, and here we are again. We are back at the Tempest Bay. This is the teleport to Tempest Bay is. If you've never been here before, then you have to go to Cape Jewel. The best way to do it is go to Cape Jewel, which in Iron Pine Peak, where you saw that Storm Legion teleporter. Ask the person to take to Cape Jewel, which will be here, and then you run from there, all the way to this dock on the here, and there should be a person right there saying teleport to Tempest Bay. Once you've been there, you'll actually spawn here in Tempest Bay. So I'll show you where that comes in a second. So if you're from the portal, you just run down here past where the trainers are and come around the corner, and hopefully, fingers crossed, even though I do know it's here, is the big like a big selling area where you got loads of other dimension stuff is. So just across this bridge, there'll be the where you come over here when you first come. So just come this way, and then your mounts will be on the right if you're coming in from that way, and so on. So what other stuff can you get around here? Well, up here, I believe there are decoration trees, that landscaping. So we've got landscaping. So what's this, like kind of random stuff, carts, haystacks, fungi, all that kind of crap. Then you've got some trees, you know, trees, stumps, trees, more trees. You kind of get the idea. And rocks and more rocks and bigger rocks and a rock that looks like a penis, which you'll probably see later. And then down there, down the side, you've got different ones like lighting, all that kind of crap. So let's go into one of our dimensions. So let's go into the Dark Wind guild dimension. Me and another friend from our guild set this up. Well, we didn't set up. We were playing around, seeing how it works, just for the fun of it. So we spent, he spent quite a few hours doing, or an hour probably, doing the front. And we spent the other time. So here we are in our guild dimension. This is took me and Hit'em, who did this, just pissing about, just playing stuff around. So here you go. You got some orbs at the top. It's a Dark Wind, which is quite cool. You've got fungi, bartenders and random crap, you know, some nice pretty tables and chairs and random trees, a rock that looks like a dick. You see what I mean now? Yeah. You know, got a porchway over there, got some haystacks and fire, some lamps, you know, just some average stuff for some trying to figure out how to use stuff. So what's the interface? Basically here at the top you've got the interface. The plus sign here, you pay for plat and you get more space to put more items in. On the side is this thumbs up. So on the tab where you got the public all time +1s, this is where this comes in, so you can see it. Leave dimension, helpful tips, you know, some nice stuff if you're kind of stuck. You can invite your friends to this place, or other people. Dimension items list, so these are all the things you got in there, so if you just want to pick it up, probably kind of cool. And the middle one is go to edit mode. Edit mode, you get another tab at the bottom, which is, you know, click on the item. Okay, let's go and click on this rock. You got the one setting, which is use the arrows to move up, down, left and right. Use the number 2, so you can twist it around with the green one, flip it, red, same again with the blue, any angle you want, etc. 3, this makes it bigger and smaller, so that's all that does. 3 means you can just randomly place it anywhere faster, and then you can use this to detail it where you really want. You know, there you go. Trying the fucking bush. And then 5, you can pick it up, and there we go. So how do you, if you got your dimension item in your thing, how do you get it out? You just drag it out and place it. There you go, simple as. That's nothing hard, nothing too easy. You can actually get add-ons for this where you can actually put the coordinates in there. So if you really want to make something really perfect, for example, this over here, the wooden planks, all these, I don't know who the fuck that is, line. Anyway, so if you look at this, the planks aren't level, you know, and out, so you can make these pitch perfect. You can make it angle right, you know, all that kind of stuff. Add-ons are cool. So this is just our little play around. What else can you do? Well, let's go into my friend's Dark Lady. Ooh, crap. Drawing dimension. We'll see what other kind of stuff you can do. So right, here we go. This is my friend Dark Lady's house, also known as White Lady from Special Olympics, and owns the MMORPG.com, where you can get, I think it's Rift space MMORPG.com actually, derp, where you can get some nice guides on bosses and achievements and all that kind of jazz. So here we over there, we have some nice haystacks, nicely placed out stuff, the rocks, nicely placed out, same. Oh yeah, copy and paste, if you're wondering, Control and D, you can copy and paste the item, but if you have the add-on, then again it'll be so much easier. You can actually mount up in here, and you can't take full damage anymore. You used to be able to, but now you can't. So some nice stuff all around the place. fungi. You've got like a little pathway across from here for the brewery to the house, and you know, it's just a nice little house and little dimension that you can just have. So this was what dimensions are, a little bit how to use them, and all that kind of stuff, and a little show of our guild dimension and my friends. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, all that kind of jazz, you know, the normal stuff. Leave a comment below if you didn't like it, and any questions, feel free to ask, and hopefully I'll be able to answer them. This has been the Dimensions, so hope you like it. Cheers.